back up to the start for the Wyfold Challenge Cup, and we have a heat between Club de l'Aveyron de Vichy on your left and Minerva Bath Rowing on the right. And the French have shot out, Ollie.
They have, and the French always do that. Whenever up against a French crew, you know they're going to have a fast start. And this is amazing because these are 2 fours, no coxes, so somebody in that boat will be steering it using their foot, which is attached to the rudder. So they've got this combination of being able to row, steer, and probably make the calls as well. But that French crew looks really, really good off the start.
I mean, high rate, isn't it? The rate is up to try and get that jump out. It feels like they're rating really high still.
Yeah, that is such a French. I remember racing the French national pair, and you knew they were going to have a fast start, and this really reminds me of that style of rowing.
And so we have Nicolas Gilbert, Melvin Reco, Ivan Beauvais and Louis Droissard from the Club de l'Aveyron de Vichy. And bienvenue à tous nos spectateurs en France. We hope that we've got some people waiting for us and watching us back in Vichy, and you're very welcome as we now zero in on the Minerva crew, on James Crawshaw, Oscar van Honever, Jonathan Nagel and William England, who know that, my goodness, the French have shot off and they've got to dig into their own rhythm and hope that over time they can go as fast as they can and get a sniff of them back again. Exactly
right. This is a long race, so you might have a quick start, but no one wins the race off the start. So they'll know this is that the race is still very much to play for. They want to stay in the hunt, and if they can, try and re-establish contact.
So the French have really got some distance though on that Bath crew, which they'll be glad about. It takes the pressure off when you're steering. What's it like steering a 4 at Henley?
It is hard. I think there's such pressure about it because you've got not only have you got a race to deal with, but you've got these wooden booms that run all the way down the length of the course. So you know that if you drift onto one of those, you're going to have to stop. There's no kind of going over the buoys. It's really, really tricky. These crews are both doing it really, really well.
There is an incredible amount of experience in the Vichy crew, and between them they share apparently 37 national titles. I mean, such incredible athletes, rowers. It's part of their lives, even though they are also engineers and again working full time, but part of their life is just to row. Cox's 4s, team trials, coastal rowing as well. The very experienced rowers who are here with a mission that is going well.
I really like the way they're rowing. You can just see as the blades go in and the boat just runs forward, and they're all kind of look very synced up with the heads. The heads are not lifting up at all, and they just they look not the longest strokes in the world, but very, very good timing, which is really, really impressive. And as you say, Kath, a boat of real smarty pants as well.
I mean, you can see the style there. You're right. It's a sharper, kind of shorter power style, trying to play to their strengths, and that enabled them to shoot out at the start. Little tension, you could even say, perhaps from the strokeman there. And this is a moment for them to try and relax, because this water can create some tension, can't it?
Absolutely right. And as you can see, as the camera there, there's a space on the boom is running there. So periodically you get these spaces running down the course where you're suddenly a bit more exposed to the bounce of the river, because the river's still open, so you've got pleasure cruises going up and down, and so you kind of suddenly find these the river, the course itself can get a bit bouncy.
And there we see the Minerva crew, who are racing well, looking well, synchronised, but just haven't been able to get back on terms with that French crew who shot out the start. And there we see, from behind, that gives us a sense of how poppy the water is, but the boat is running straight, just carving through it as they come into the enclosures, and they'll be loving hearing the crowds cheering and thinking of everyone at home watching and cheering them on as well.
I mean, fantastic. The Minerva crew is certainly not giving up. And was that Evan Glover's first club? And William England, the strokes, he has a cat with 3 legs called Forrest, which is pretty cool. But they are not giving up now as they race through the stewards' enclosure, trying to get back on terms with the crew from France.
So for France, they can sniff the finish, and it is a really strong day for the crew from Club de l'Aveyron de Vichy. And we see them cross the line there, and bon courage pour la regatta for that crew, as we see Minerva Bath beaten today and going home after a feisty row where they gave their all.
Great race.
Club de l'Aveyron Vichy beat Minerva Bath.